You are muted.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Anish's purpose of the speech is for the member to learn and review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic.
Eddie, this is a Zoom master. There's something wrong with your sound.
Oh,
Yeah, if you can please try and refine it if you can.
It sounds like a robot.
Is this better?
That's
As if
much
like you're speaking
better.
from Mars.
Thank you. Go
I
ahead.
thought you're
Please
speaking
repeat.
from Mars.
Okay.
Please repeat the speech objectives. We could not hear things.
The
Thank you.
purpose
Take it away.
of Anish Lad's speech is for the member to learn and review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Gerda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Eddie G. Anish Lad. Anish Lad is Toastmaster Anish Lad. Today, his speech is, do we need superhero movies? Please help me welcome Toastmaster Anish Lad. Do we need superhero movies? Do we need superhero movies? Toastmaster Anish Lad.
Your fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. Did you know that 5 out of the 10 top grossing movies between 2010 and 2019, 5 of them were superhero movies, all from Marvel? I was thinking, why has this been so frequent and why do they make so much? And first, why are they important? Why are superhero movies important? And through research, I found 3 reasons as to why they are important for us. And my first reason is that people have a need for escapism. Superhero movies are perfect for giving escapism with a positive feeling and with a positive message. In 1973, Katz, Gerritz, and Haas showed that the cinema's main purpose is for people to enjoy themselves in contrast to other media such as books, which are meant for finding oneself. So we already know the cinema itself is a way for escapism. But why superhero movies? The New York Film Academy in 2017 found that people gravitate towards superheroes during tough times like economic crisis. In 2008, Iron Man came out, similar to when we had our economic collapse. And in 1930, people gravitated towards comic books during the Depression. It's already shown that people will go towards these mediums or superheroes. And they also mentioned that nowadays our special effects are so good. So when we're escaping into these worlds, we can fully immerse ourselves because it looks so real. This year, the BBC did a study showing that we gravitate towards media that reflects the environment around us. For example, when COVID started, people were watching Contagion. Why? During 2018, it was Iron Man. It's showing that the media is a mirror. For example, Iron Man, we think of the character, he had everything. He did everything for money, big ego, until he suddenly gets captured and put in this cave. And through there, meeting another person, seeing the impact of his weapons, his whole moral perspective changes, where money isn't the most important thing. It's more about serving people. And that message people can reflect with during a time where they may be struggling for money during the economic times. Ed 10 in 2018 showed that Marvel movies pique 2 of our interests, 2 emotions. One is interest. So we've already associated positive feelings with watching these movies. And 2, sympathy, because the way that they're set up really make us care about the character. And just as I mentioned, we did care about Iron Man in 2008, and we were further able to relate to him. So through this, we can immerse ourselves, leave our dry everyday lives for a few hours, and have positive feelings. The second reason is because these movies are essential to reinforce and change our political opinions. In 2018, another study by Justin Cole, he's had two groups. He made them watch Captain America Civil War, The Dark Knight, and Iron Man 3. And he found that 130 political opinions changed in intensity and in direction as a result of watching these movies. People cared more about issues such as the war on terror or mass surveillance after watching these movies. And that's important because it allows us all to get on the same page. In 2013, another study was done by Huang, and they argued that superhero movies reinforce the class structure. And this is true. It's found, for example, in the Avengers. We see a movie where, yes, there's superheroes beating up the bad guys, but we also see democracy beating the fascist ideology. Loki comes to Earth, wants to rule the world, and all of the Avengers and America get together. Yes, go democracy. And through this, associating positive feelings from the movie, the special effects, everything getting immersed, we all get happy when democracy wins. So that's one way how it helps us politically and keep everyone on the same page in regards to the class structure and the society. And furthermore, Iron Man is the one that sacrifices himself to save the Earth. Think about it. He's the richest one. He's the one who's going to benefit more from our capitalist structure. And the third reason why these movies are so important, why superheroes are so important, is they have a huge social impact. The University of California in 2018 listed the Black Panther as the most impactful film of the year. The reason being is that a lot of people wanted to see a superhero that looks like them, but also it had an empowering effect because it showed an African nation without colonialism and with technology, instead of portraying it in another way like a lot of other movies do. And another reason how it has a social impact is it's important for our social development. Yvonne Skipper from the University of Glasgow found it important in child learning. When people play as superheroes, they're also practicing giving different opinions. So really through playing, they're learning how that other people have other opinions and how to deal with it. So we could see that there's three different ways that superhero movies are important. One, through relatable themes and the characters Marvel gives us positive feelings and allows us to escape. Through the topics that they cover, people feel more strongly or change their political opinions, which keep us on the same page. And finally, they also have a positive impact on society, which can either empower us or actually help us guide us in some phases of life. So the next time you see another Marvel movie come out, a 21 out of 20, and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to watch this. Just remember that it can help you become a hero too. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Well done, well said.